What is a fetish that you do not understand why people are into it? Giantess fetish. Who the frick fantasizes about being a midget living in the world of the land of the giants? Well, I do, and I have no idea why. CBT. I don't see how any pleasure can be derived from having your testicles annihilated. I was really confused what cognitive behavioral therapy had to do with testicle annihilation. I knew this girl who used to have what she called a horror fetish. Basically, her boyfriend put on some really fricked up wolf mask with super realistic looking wounds and like genuinely disgusting. She showed it to me once and it sent actual shivers down my spine. What they'd do is lock her in the room for like a good hour, and at a random point her boyfriend would crawl into the room like some freaking cryptid and frick her while some super dark ambience was playing. I haven't talked to them in years, but I always respected their ex-life. Never understood it, though. Like some freaking cryptid, this sentence literally murdered me. Getting a high heel right in your coin pouch. Cake farting. Scat, vomit, diarrhea, pee. Basically any bodily fluid is just weird. I understand this one, but I can't get into being talked down to. I even understand why someone would like to be submissive and told what to do, but I just can't understand why someone would like to be insulted or told they're worthless. That would just make me sad. Can relate to this. A girl once asked me to spit in her mouth. I'm a freaky guy, but that was a bit much, so I politely declined and continued to lay the pipe. Watching someone else frick your wife. Anal prolapse. Is that where your anus falls out? Hooked up with a girl on Tinder. She called me daddy the entire time. That was fine. Only after we were done did she tell me she fricked me because I have the same name as her father. That I don't understand. Fetishes are impossible to understand when you don't have them. Pee, sh, and farts. No. People who fetishize Minecraft. Sexual things involving diapers. Like, why? I've never personally encountered this, but my friend dated someone that was really into that and she was super freaked out by it. Piss or any forms of exo activities that involve urine. Armpit. Imagine a guy saying "lem freak your armpit lol." Hand fetishes. You don't know how freaking shocked I was to learn this shit existed outside of Yoshikage Kira. There's a specific name for it that I forgot. It's when a woman drinks a ton of water so her belly looks bloated, and then does some exo act. It looks freaking painful. Outside of the general obvious ones making those ahajia faces while freaking. I don't understand the fanbase. Willing to understand. Just don't get it. That one I get. A hageo is just an exaggerated O face, and seeing your partner lose control a little bit when they finish is pretty great. Scat play. Shitty people. Doing shitty things. Wordplay snaps and points. My Little Pony. Why is this a thing? Because friendship is magic. The daddy thing. I know it's popular and accepted, but I just can't. What's weirder is that I'm with someone with a mommy fetish and it doesn't bother me at all. But daddy? No. IKR. It bothers me a lot when people call their boyfriend daddy in a childlike voice. Pee or scat. Hey, don't lump us pee people in with the sheds. Having a girl pee on you can be fun every once in a while. Shit is forever The little stuff. IDK. I just don't get it. It weirds me out. Crush fetish. The crushed objects vary from inanimate items, for example. Food, to injurious and or fatal crushing of invertebrates, for example. Insects, snails, worms, spiders, or vertebrates for example. Birds, reptiles, mammals. Especially the third kind. Crush films exist where women stomp animals to death. Arousal would be the last thing on my mind seeing that. Feet. Agreed. I don't think feet are gross or anything, but not exactly zai. Peeing and scat. Like what childhood did you go through? When I was a kid I would go swimming with my mom, sister, and aunt. When they needed to pee, they'd get out of the pool, pee through their swimsuits and splash it off. I wanted to do that too, but my mom said, "No, you can't. You're a boy." So now I've had this rare, disgusting fetish my whole life. I finally found a girl who was into it but fricked things up with her. Now I'm depressed I'll never find anyone who shares my interests. Cuckoldry. Like why on earth would you be aroused by someone else banging your wife, let alone in your presence? People are fricked up. CBT. That thing where they sit on and or pop balloons. Females wearing diapers. I was so confused as to why that would turn anyone on. Fat and feeders. I worked with a woman that was prob 550 or so who had a dude that would always come to our pre-work area and give her money. I saw her one morning in a Perkins restaurant with the same dude. He would sit there and watch as she stuffed her face. Furries. Because the artwork and the fantasy is really good. You don't have to see what the other ego looks like. Gorv or scat p necro. I'm not including pedo cause it's a mental disease, not a fetish. Also the insect crushing. Children. What is wrong with you? Tickling MFS. I'll never understand how uncontrollable laughter turns a person on. Creeps. It's the control. You're torturing them. Daddy and daughter role playing. Nope nope nope. Scat. Scat. It's full of bacteria and is all wet, warm and mushy. Scat. No more words needed. Balbusting is weird, I do not understand why that is a thing. Diapers. Anything with poop or blood. This never occurred to me until someone pointed it out. ASMR. Wearing a cage. Why? Wouldn't that just constantly hurt? I'm pretty sure it's made to prevent the wearer from getting a boner as some form of humiliation or domination play. I have no idea but that's my best guess. Ball kicking etc shit, P. What's the deal with pregnancy prawn fetish? You're probably looking for answers from a straight guy, but this is what I have to offer. I also have this fetish, not in the sense that I want to have sex with a pregnant woman but the sight idea of pregnancy itself though I never actually want to be is arousing to me. For me, anyway, as far as I can tell it stems from knowing where babies come from a young age, but also knowing that X is highly inappropriate for a child to know anything about. And I thought that people only had X to make babies, resulting in irreversibly connecting baby making with X and it's taboo in my mind. The curves of the belly itself and the loss of control over one's body and its changes are also factors. Foot fetish. I'd suck on a recently bathed and clean toe. Marga. Where is the prawn for that? Are you referring by the anime stuff to hentai? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment.